Very excited. I'm headed to Bose, gonna see Mayor Maybell. And then we've done another grand tour around the city. Or the continent. Is it a continent or a region? I think it's a province more like, really, because we're kind of just one big continent, aren't we? We're all connected. Hey Estelle, heading out already? Just came home. Sure you can't stay around for a while? Yeah, sorry, there's kind of a lot going on. Once our current job is done, I totally intend to come back and take a load off for a while. You really should. We'll be waiting. Anyways, your ticket's already been paid for by Ina. Ready to check in? I love how just conveniently, no matter where we go, everything is just paid for. Like our hotel expenses, our food, everything. Being a bracer is not bad, besides the life-threatening conspiracies that come along with it. As always, we should wait for the ship once we check in. Yes, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Alright then. I'll give the guild host a ring and call the other members of your team. Thanks. And we're off. Oh, nice. Getting some more backstory now. Professor Russell. I see. So now we have a gospel influencing people's minds, using the fog's particulate matter as a medium to exert mental control over a large area. Well, that settles one question at least. Excuse me, Professor. Oh, Cassius is here. You old dog, good timing. Escaped Lyston, did you? Yes, finally managed to finish a bit of work. Thought I would stop by and see how you're holding up. It's been a while. What's this? A report from your granddaughter? Yeah, I just arrived express from Roland. Thanks to Tita's report, I'm quite certain of my theory now. About the gospel, I'm assuming. Yeah, though it's ultimately still a hypothesis at this point. I've gone over it again and again, but both on paper and with the Capel. So I'm reasonably sure of this. Shall I go over it? Absolutely. Right then. So, what we've been calling the gospel orbital shutdown phenomenon. What do you think it is, based on what you've seen and heard? Oh, it's an effect that occurs at any orbital device located near an active gospel, chaining from one device to another. And it renders these devices inert while the gospel is active. That's how it seems to me, at least. Half right, half wrong. What you're describing is closer to the orbital art anti-sept. That shorts out the internal core circuits of an orbment to temporarily suspend its functionality. The phenomenon generated by a gospel, however, is fundamentally different. Right, as seen directly with the Amaltheos tank, right? It kind of just stole it from us and then made, I guess, maybe empowered the tank. It steals all the orbital energy formed in an orbment down to the very last joule. So it's more of an orbital absorption phenomenon then. Yes, to make a comparison to a combustion, which makes sense because Kevin, when he smashed Dalmore's wand against the black orb, it was too much power, so it burst and everything came back on. I see. To make a comparison to a combustion engine, it's like siphoning out the petrol. But wait, unless I badly misunderstand physics, that means the gospel should absorb and store all the power, correct? Good eye, lad. You noticed a very important fact. So I've measured a gospel after it absorbs energy, but the gospel doesn't actually hold any of it. Not even a single EP's worth. Yo, EP cannon? Is it possible the energy is being vented into the wider environment? No, not at all. The energy disappears completely, utterly, and quite impossibly thanks to thermodynamics. Furthermore, these new gospels Estelle's group has been encountering, every time they've encountered, they cause unbelievable phenomena that even our best orbital engineering can't explain. It's unclear how they're causing such effects, but I can say one thing with confidence. That is, they're too small. I can't say with absolute certainty that any device enabling such massive effects could not fit into the palm of one's hand. Even if society somehow possesses technology centuries ahead of our own, nothing that small could contain that much potential energy. I think I'm starting to see where this is going. You're saying the gospel must be terminals then, access points of some sort. Exactly. The only function of the gospel unit itself is an ability to manifest an abnormal warp in a local orbital field. That warp then resonates with any local orbital device, expands, and draws energy from the device. Energy then disappears through the warp. Well, does not disappear, but it's sent elsewhere. And whatever is located elsewhere is capable of causing the impossible effects we've seen. You know, I hope I'm misunderstanding this. I'm afraid you get a passing grade here, old friend. The Society can use the Gospels to draw out and spread the power of whatever this thing is. Spreading the influence of a mysterious force. No wonder the Society named them Gospels. Yeah, actually it does make sense. It's like spreading power and making it known. In that case, the nature of this thing bothers me. As you said, even if it is an ornament out of the purest fiction, or... As far as that goes, I'm afraid I have no real clue. I thought of a number of possibilities, but that would be pure speculation at this point. Now, Cassius, I will ask you the same question I asked you 10 years ago. We're in quite a pickle. What do you need me to do? Same exact words as when I asked you to develop the patrol airship. Well then. The key, I think, must lie in this warp the Gospel creates. Russell, can you develop some kind of plan or method of stopping the resonance? The spread. Thought you'd ask that. I'm just about done with my current invention anyway. I'll get to work as soon as I'm done with it. Or maybe if you can't prevent the spread, limit the spread. So that it can be countered from afar, maybe. Oh god, anyways, yeah, that kind of goes over my head as well. But that's for Estelle to find out, and we will worry about that next time. Friend's one of the guards at Hawking Gate, and let me tell you, the existence of the Empire is weighing more heavily on the minds of our troops than anyone else. Ironically, I think our military men will welcome the Non-Aggression Pact more than the rest of us. Wait, it hasn't even been a day yet? Damn, we did everything in Roland in one day before the signing ceremony. That's crazy. Hello, miss. We're very sorry for the delays in Roland. I'm afraid merely launching into that fog would have been incredibly dangerous. Guess so. Oh, hi Estelle. Still walking around? Sorta, yeah. Oh yeah, Tita, I was wondering. Did you dream at all when we were put to sleep? Yeah, I did. It was a dream where Mom and Dad came home, and Grandpa got into a loving fist fight for the first time in forever. I see. That still sounds like a really nice dream. Yeah. You showed up, of course, Estelle. Wait, I did? Mm-hmm. After Mom and Dad came home, you and Josh and Agate all came to visit. And Grandpa suggested we all take a trip to the hot springs in Elmo. That really does sound like a fun dream. Yeah, and now we just gotta make that dream come true. Yeah. Oh my god, what a precious child. Oh, Estelle, have you been to Ravenue Village? Yeah, I stopped there once on a job. It's Agate's hometown, right? Mm-hmm. He has a little sister named Misha living there. Agate goes back there pretty often. I think at least once a year to say hello. Right. Agate's little sister, huh? Must be hard for the poor girl having such an antisocial lump of a brother. Estelle, that's not nice. Agate can be, blunt, but he's also really nice. Yeah. Just kind of clumsy and easily embarrassed, to be honest. You know, I bet Misha's a really good person. Whenever Agate talks about her, her eyes turn so gentle. Tita, what's wrong? No, it's nothing. My heart just, felt a bit weird for a moment. I wonder why. Oh, somebody's a bit jealous of Misha, I bet. That precious Musume. Don't worry. Musume number 1 goes to Tita. Bose has a really famous restaurant in it. Oh, I know. Mom, let's go eat there. It does? I don't remember. I haven't been to Bose in a while. Really, child. My daughter keeps saying she wants to eat at the Aunt Rose restaurant, right? Just don't take Olivier there, where he drank the wine. It'd be nice to be a child, so innocent, so unaware. Indeed. Bose has been absolutely peaceful for a while now, it seems. Even the Liberl news says nothing of note's happened. That's something to be happy about, at least. Bose Market is a dreamland for anyone who likes to shop. I've heard even the manager of the Edel department store is a fan of the Bose Market. Not surprised. Olivier. Ah, Estelle, at last we return to Bose, the land laden with memories of our first meeting. Makes my heart swell to return to a place of such sweet nostalgia. Well, that's not true. We met first at the, is the Hawking Gate, right? Oh, it was there, yeah. The border. Shocking as it may be, I kind of have to agree on the heart-swelling memories bit. Although as I remember it, you were kind of rude back then. You said I wasn't attractive and made fun of me like a schoolboy. You misunderstand me, my fair rose. I would only display such cute, bashful behavior in order to hide feelings of love unabated. Yeah, I'll bet that's it exactly. You shouldn't waste any time putting the moves on Shara, as I remember, or Josh. Well, putting that aside, as you stand now, your beauty is incomparable to what it was then. Yours is a supple, healthy beauty with a maiden's gentle virtue. Indeed, you have grown, Estelle. Thanks. Though, when you put it that way, it's kind of embarrassing. Please don't say it like that again. There's no shame to be had in virtue, Estelle. Still, you have only begun to climb the ladder of adulthood. Should you wish to ascend even higher, I'd be more than happy to assist you. No, thank you. If I was ever in a position to ask anyone about that sort of thing, it'd be a million times better off asking Shara. A pity. The things I could teach. No, Shara would be the one to... I'll remind you that I have a very large stick. Okay. Speaking of Bose, I remember the lovely mayor and her handmaiden with the cool gaze. Yeah, Leela, right? I thrilled at the thought of meeting them again. Yeah, Maybelle. We get to see Maybelle again. The best one. Oh, only Shara's out here. Hey, Estelle. Oh shit, it's the serious music. So this is where you went? Oh wait, do you want to be alone for a bit? This is unlike you, Estelle. Why so reserved? You want to ask about Luciola, right? Yeah. She says we met a long time ago, but I don't really remember her at all. I was wondering what she was like and if you could jog my memory. Let's see. Where to begin then? I have to begin with her stage name, I suppose. The Bewitching Belle. She could show her audience illusions by dancing while using bells and fans, thus bewitching them, you see? Hers was a centerpiece performance of our little circus troupe. The one that really brought the audiences in. Illusions. Does she use an ornament to make them? No. She uses something she's always called illusion magic, which is apparently some kind of very old, non-orbal art. Luciola was from a family with a tradition of working that art. Was. People who fall with a traveling circus like ours tend to be one of two kinds. People who had a cause to abandon their previous homes and families, or people who never had such things to begin with. Luciola was one of the former, and I was the latter. I see. Which means that Shara is an orphan then. I was about 7 years old when Mr. Harvey and his band took me in. That's why Shara's last name is, with the troupe. Back then I was little more than a street urchin living in the slums of a city. Pickpocketing, petty theft, there was little I wouldn't do to try to survive. The ones who reached out to me were the troupe's leader, Mr. Harvey, and Luciola. They taught me the little girl who couldn't trust anyone, the warmth of a family. And they taught me all sorts of skills that would let me earn a place for myself in the troupe. Dancing, beast handling, tarot reading, Luciola taught me all of it. But then, 8 years ago, Mr. Harvey died in an accident. Without his leadership, we all just drifted apart and went our own ways. I'm planning on staying with Luciola, but soon after Mr. Harvey died, she simply told me there is something I must do, and vanished. Hopeless and lost for the first time in years, I turned to the one remaining man in the world who I still trusted. Cassius, who'd already begun working as a bracer. You know the rest, I imagine. So that's what happened. I had no idea you'd gone through something like that. The reason I aimed to become a bracer at first was to improve myself. I wanted to be able to live and prosper on my own show Luciola and just how far I'd come when she returned. But, well, it has been 8 years. Perhaps that was enough time to re-examine my reason. Shara. Don't make that face. Like Zen said, I don't intend to simply fight her without saying a word. I wanted to hear Luciola's story from her before doing anything. I have to know what possible reason could have made her associate with that society. Yeah, sounds good. I got your back, Shara. I'll do anything I can to help. I know I can always count on you. Still, you've grown quite a bit, haven't you, Estelle? That's kind of sudden. I always thought of you as being exactly what I'd expect of Cassius's daughter. I don't think that's quite right or fair anymore, though. What do you mean? Your strength isn't quite the same as Cassius. He has a heart as deep as the ocean and strength like a relentless wave. But you, Estelle, your strength is like the sun. You shine and make others shine just by being near them. I agree. And honestly, I think I like this direction too, where they're not kind of setting up Estelle to be this superhero grandmaster prodigy fighter like Cassius, and it's not like Josh either, who's kind of like a, you know, like a really professional killer either. Estelle really is just an ordinary girl that has really good charisma and like good optimism and work ethic, really, and because of that she's kind of on her own adventure discovering herself, and I like that. Really, it grounds Estelle as a very realistic protagonist that's human instead of being, you know, the chosen one, basically. My Estelle, you shine like the sun. I think that's why people are attracted to you so easily. It's what I like the most about you, and I know Josh felt the same way. I don't think you need to feel any pressure to live up to Cassius, is my point. Yeah, you really are my big sister, Shara. You always know how to encourage me. Thanks. You're welcome. Not saying you should return the favor of mine, but you really should drink with me sometime. Now that you're a full bracer, you better learn to handle your... She's still 16, it hasn't even been a year. How is booze related to... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. Estelle will be perpetually 16 for the entire series. And Musume will never grow up. Alright, let's head down. Oh, maybe I could talk to Shara again, actually. Hold on. Maybe she has more dialogue. I'll be back in my seat once I've enjoyed the wind a little more. Make sure you're all buckled up before we land. Alright. Oh, Agate. Hey, is something wrong, Agate? It's nothing. You still wandering around the ship? Yeah, basically. Well, you're from Revenue in the Bose region, right? This will be your first time back home in a while. Nah, was there just a bit... no, was there just a bit ago chasing down the intelligence division guys? Hey, wait a second. Why are you assuming I'm going back? Oh, don't be embarrassed, you big teddy bear. You had a little sister back in Revenue, right? You mentioned her once. You must be the biggest softie when it comes to her, huh? Hey. Where the heck is Revenue in your house anyways? I don't remember meeting any girl who stood out as Agate's little sister when we were investigating the Sky Bandits. There was a girl with Louie, but no, too young. You gotta figure your little sister's gotta have hair. Your hair. I'll introduce you to Misha soon. Assuming we have some reason to visit anyway. Yeah, please do. And in that case, we'll have to bring Tita along too. What? Why would we have to do that? Tita's kind of attached to you, in case you haven't noticed. She'd be pretty let down if you didn't introduce you to her sister, you know? Oh, get it. You don't want Misha and Tita to meet, What? Now I get it. They might get together and get in lots of trouble, like Tita did with Ren. Or they might get jealous of each other. Oh, being an older brother must be hard work. That's what you meant. Well, don't worry. I'll clean up any mess that happens. I've gotten pretty good at Tita herding. Tita herding? So you just go on ahead and introduce those two. Crazy kids, and I'll make sure nothing blows up. Yeah, thanks. I'll be counting on you for that. Alright, not so much Agate backstory in this game, but maybe it's because I didn't pick him. Let me just say this, I'm only heading back to Revenue once we're set up with the job. I don't think you're just gonna drag me out there or something. Oh, you jerk face. Hi, ma'am. You've been writing a lot lately. Oh, it's Zosima, him. The guy who was sleeping by the tree. The fog and roll was totally a kick, wasn't it? I took the chance to get out and enjoy some nature while we were docked. I know. I know you were. And guess what? What the heck? What? What happened? What? I can't move. Uh-oh. I think I glitched myself because I moved too quick. Please tell me there's an autosave. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. I moved too quick, that's why, and I went up the stairs and I think I glitched myself out of the map. Okay, we're good. Thankfully, there is autosave. My apologies for the late departure from port. Still, I've been a captain for years and I've never seen fog this thick. Even the lights at full beam couldn't burn through it. Flying in that would have been impossible even for me. Well, you're going a bit too far northwest. I don't want to get too close to the mountainside. I want to avoid turbulence if we can. Meanwhile, this guy is perpetually singing. Alright. Done on this floor. We got Zin and Chloe up here. Seems like the non-aggression pact was signed with no delays. Oh, it did happen. I hope it leads to harmony between Liberl and its neighbors. Interesting. So nothing big went down there at all. Hello, miss. Thanks for your patronage. To your right, currently you can view Nebel Valley. The fog around Roland has cleared, but the area remains foggy year-round. Apparently there's some very nice lodgings at the edge of the Valeria Lake. It's very popular with fishermen, I've heard. My, that fog was terrible, and it just dissipated in an instant. Never seen such strange fog in all my days. Alright, now we talk to Chloe. Out for a walk, more or less. More importantly, I'm sorry. Didn't really open up about Josh until the very end. Don't worry. Still, that girl with Josh is one of the Sky Bandits, isn't she? Yeah, she's a cheeky, insulting little punk by the name of Josette Capua. She's also the single biggest tomboy I've ever laid eyes on. And people call me a tomboy sometimes. I see. She does seem a bit charming from the photograph. She could be pretty cute if she keeps her mouth shut. And she did manage to play a perfect upper crust girl when we first met her too. I'm sorry? Oh yeah. She was disguised as a Genis Royal Academy student. I see. That is impressively dexterous, if I may say so. Well, it does make sense since she's apparently former Erebonian nobility. Putting on a face like that is her specialty, I think. Peel away the layers though, and like I said, at the core she's a cheeky, classless little punk. Still, from what I've heard, I can't really find cause to hate her. I suspect that if we found a chance to talk, we might have quite a lot in common. Yo, I can't wait to see this reunion. Yeah, I can't see that happening. We'd slide off each other like oil and water. Our personalities wouldn't fit together, trust me. Maybe. I like how they're both kind of jealous. It's been ages since I've been to Bose, come to think of it. I think the last time was when Jill took me on a little shopping spree at the Bose market. Oh yeah. I'd never seen that. And Zin. Oh, Estelle, good work this time. You're really growing as a bracer. Still kind of a newbie, I think. Like, I'm not even remotely as good as a staff with Dad. Or good with the staff as him. Well, I don't think you should worry about Master Cassius much. An S-rank bracer is a master of their profession to a degree where they attain the unity of purpose all martial artists seek after all. To be honest, I don't think I could attain such enlightenment even if I spent my whole life trying. I see. Gotta admit, it's kind of hard for me to understand how incredible my dad is, but... Actually, Zin, you mentioned the whole unity of purpose idea to Chloe back at the castle. What exactly does it mean? Yes, I did. It's kind of tough to explain, to be honest. Well, here goes. Master Cassius was once a transcendent master of the sword. He was given the title of Divine Blade. Today, though, he can wield a staff just as easily as the sword he spent his life training with. Why do you think that is? He practiced really hard? That's part of it, sure. More than that, it's because he could instantly understand and relate the nature of staff combat to his previous experience. Something beyond what we call skill, after practicing forms and reflexes above muscle memory. Think of it as a mental state where one can grasp the true nature of all things and control them at will. This whole concept is what we refer to as unity of purpose. The true nature of all things, huh? His plan to push back the Imperial Army during the war was the same, I'd bet. He understood the nature of war, of combat, so intrinsically, so instinctively that he was able to construct the plan he did. There would be no one more fearsome as a foe. I get it, I think. So basically instinct. That means that even by my supposedly enlightened dad was beaten in some ways by the society. During the coup, he was lured out of the country for starters. Yes. They almost certainly possess someone equal to Master Cassius. It's hard to know if it's whoever Lo is or this professor, though. Could it be the guy we know as Lawrence? He was pretty powerful. I don't know. He's incredibly skilled, sure, but I doubt he could match up to Master Cassius. Besides, his chi, his soul, they do not have unity of purpose. Not in the way I've spoken of. He is a blade, sharpened in one specific way by the coldest frost, tempered to perfection, untouched by anyone. That is the sense I got of him, in the arena at least. Yeah, I get what you mean. He hasn't shown himself, but I figure he's got to be up to something. He did seem to have some kind of fixation on Josh. It wouldn't surprise me if they know each other from Josh's days in the society. Between him, me, and Shara, we've all got some strange ties in our past to this group, I'll say. I I wonder if this is the guidance of she who dwells above. Yep. Guess we'll find out. Oh, one more. That reminds me, Zin, you were put to sleep with the rest of us. Did you see a dream of some sort when that happened? Yes, it was a dream of my days at the dojo. Made me realize that Kithika hadn't changed much over the years to start with. Even in the dream, I had to laugh at that. Oh, interesting. I wonder if my... I bet I get bonus dialogue depending on the party members I choose, because I get 2 dialogues with Zin and Tita because they came with me to Mistwald, but if I bring like 2 other party members, I probably would be able to see what was in their dream too. Aha, stuff to look out for in NG+. So Kithika's always been like that. Yeah, like that is a good way to put it. I always thought it was unbelievable that she and Walter of all people had gone to get... What? That was a slip of the mouth. Sorry, but forget that, please. I see. That's why Walter was kind of hesitant at first. Yeah, sure. Oh, Zin. Up next is Bose, the closest area to the Empire of Liberl. Let's get a good look at that famous Haken Gate sometime. Alright. Heading to Bose soon. Take your seat. Kithika and Walter. I know your weakness, Walter. How could Kithika go? Oh, everyone, hello. Good work out there in Roland. Huh? The Silver Streak, the Heavy Blade, the Immovable, and our Rising Star Rookie all together? Brings a tear to my eye, it does. Rising Star Rookie? Yes, you of course. You're a little walking miracle who's managed to stop the society in 4 different regions. Well, they really stopped them. Just found out what they're doing. That's been the gossip anyway. You got to be kidding me. Saying I stopped anything is overstating is more than a little. They just ran off once their experiments were done. You did handle yourself well in the Roland case, Estelle. Don't sell yourself too short. I think you can be a little bit more proud. Yeah, that was just a bunch of coincidences coming together, and no need to get so embarrassed. You just need to live up to your reputation is all. Yeah, thanks, Zin. You make that sound like a cakewalk. Anyways, all that aside, what's the situation like here in Bose? There's been no sign of the society whatsoever. No surprise, I suppose, since the Sky Bandits were caught. The army's been patrolling the region pretty heavily. One thing sticks out, though. There have been a few too many dangerous monsters prowling around here these days. Really? You know, I noticed that the last time I was here, those seem to unusually have more wanted monsters than other regions. Why is that? Most of it comes down to Bose being huge and filled with rough terrain. It makes it common to see monsters come down from the less inhabited areas. Thing is though, they've had 10 cases just since the beginning of the month. 10? That is a lot. I'm guessing that's keeping Sting and the rest of the crew busy. Yep, and Kurt's team stopped by the other day to slay several of them. Oh, that means Annalise is here. Be in your debt if you could take care of a few of them for us as well. That strikes me as a good course of action. It's possible the society's involved with this. Yeah, they could hurt someone if we just leave them alone, so we should get out there and take them down. Agate. What's wrong? Yeah, what's up? You're really quiet. It's nothing. Anyways, let's get out there and bring back some monster heads. Oh god, this is the Agate arc. We had Shara and her connection. We had Zin and his connection to the society. Olivier is Olivier. Tita, not really, but she got some character development with Ren. And Laudia, who kind of can't have a connection to the society. Pardon me? Is it Dorothy? Oh shit, it's Mayor Maybell. The best mayor. And Leela. Good day. Estelle, it's so good to see you again. I'm glad to see you are well. Wow, it's seriously been forever. I think we last met at the Queen's birthday celebrations, right? Yes, it feels as though it's been ages. I've been hearing all about your exploits in the news though, Estelle. That goes for everyone else as well. Glad to see you're all safe. Especially you, Chloe. Are you on school break already? I ended up taking a little time off early. It's good to see you again, Maybell. Huh? You do seem pretty familiar. Well, Maybell used to be a student at the academy. We met before she graduated. What? That means Maybell's not that much older and she's a mayor? Oh my god. I'm certainly glad we met too. Huh, I see. And Agate Crossner. It's been some time, sir. Suppose so. Hang on, Agate. Maybell, you know each other? Oh my, yes. I've relied on Mr. Krosner a number of times for various jobs only he could do. And 10 years ago... Hey, Mayor. I forgot myself. Pardon me. Regardless, I simply wish to stop by today to welcome you back. From the sound of things, you're pursuing an international criminal syndicate which threatens the safety of the entire country. An international criminal syndicate? Sometimes they feel more like a society of supervillains, but that's one way to think of them, yeah? So far, the city of Bose is concerned that the threat of these criminals pose is not someone else's problem, it's everyone. If I could do anything to assist you in your investigation, anything at all, you only need to ask. Thanks. If we need help, we'll definitely ask. Heh. We'll be expecting a lot from you, Mayor. Now I'm afraid I must excuse myself. Should anything come up, please come visit me at my residence. Pardon us. There she goes. I'm surprised Olivier didn't chime in with a little flirtation. Come on, Agate. Could you have been a little more civil? It's who I am. We ain't running a butler service here. Give me a break. I can be kind of arrogant to people sometimes. He's usually polite towards clients, though. You're kind of short with the mayor, Agate. You're imagining things. What's the point? I remember talking about us bringing back some monster heads. Lundgren, give us the breakdown. Right. We have 3 cases outstanding. What is this resolution? First is the Blade Fang stalking around the Crone Pass, okay? Oh my god, what is this PNG? Get this PNG off my screen. We've also got a ghost epitaph in the Nibble Valley. And finally, an Octobone raising hell at the Emerald Tower. Okay, got those written down. Alright, monster slaying is the perfect task for my greatsword. I'll be taking charge this time around. Huh? Well, you are a Bose native, my good heavy blade. You're probably the best suited out of all of us. I have no objections. Decided then. Go ahead and pick us a team, Estelle. You're being suspiciously gung-ho about this, you know? Let me guess, Agate is the mandatory member. Yeah, I figured. I know why too, because if you choose Agate as your member, he's the one that you go with to Bose with instead, so the story plays out differently. Well, we haven't really had Zin for a while, so let's go with Zin.
Your aid, please.
Let's go with the boys this time, the boys. Got the boys. Okay, so if we're going all over the region to find these wanted monsters, since we're out, why don't we stop at Revenue Village? Pretty sure I made this clear on the flight over. We're visiting Revenue after we're done with work here in Bose. You're unfeeling clod. Agate has the right of it, I think. Or would you want to go ahead and leave our Tita behind? Oh right, gotta bring Tita. Did you have to agree just because of that? Wait, no, I gotta explore Bose now. Oh my gosh, and all these requests. Okay, so these are the story requests, but we got some more stuff too. Gotta deliver these to Gwen, okay. Missing lady. Reina at the Anterose, okay. Cranex medal has been stolen by somebody. The Arbonian ambassador hereby requests the immediate and full support of the Bracer Guild. Okay. Hotel room 203, got it. And then 3 monsters, Tower, Nebel Valley, Crone, okay. Got it. Can I turn it anything? No, okay. Still D rank. Sounds good. Alright, let's look around then. Anterose restaurant also has my request. Welcome to the Anterose. Our restaurant has long been lauded for selected only the most superlative ingredients to complement a marvelous dining experience. But seeing is believing by all means. I'm more than welcome you to come and taste the best of Liberalian cuisine has to offer. Oh, I can't interact with the piano. But some time, somehow, stall them. I've already taken action on my end. Excuse me. What is it? My time is... Oh wait, you're... Huh? Hey, you're Reina, right? You know each other? Yeah, she's a student of the Royal Academy. What are you doing here, Reina? Quite a long story. I assume you saw our posting. Yeah, that's why we're here. I'd like you to handle this mission as quickly as possible. Will you accept it? Which one is this? You accept? Then no thanks. I'll explain the situation to the Bracers. You go deal with the rest of them. As you wish, miss. Please take care. Something stalling. Yes? Who is that exactly? Feels like I missed something. Servant of the house, like me. We're both charged with caring for the mistress. Charged with? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me explain what's happened from the beginning. Please. Right then. Estelle, you remember Felicity, right? Oh my god, right. She's the one with her. Felicity? Yeah, actually, I think I know her if I saw her. Yet another student, I'm guessing? Correct. Damn, I should have brought Chloe here. If nothing else, you can identify her by her uniform. It is the same as mine. So, what's Felicity done exactly? She ran away. Eh? As I said, she ran away. Specifically from here to the at the Anteros. She ran away from the restaurant? She needs to do that. I believe I understand what happened. It's what you might call a dine and dash, no? That's what you do, you glutton. Why'd she flee? I would like to ask her that myself. After all, today is the most auspicious day for our mistress. And what's that supposed to mean? Take a look over there by the corner. A date? Arranged marriage? Hang on, that's the son of a certain Erebonian noble, yes. He has traveled far into what most Erebonians consider a barbarian hinterland for a wedding conference with our mistress. Wow. They call me Esper-san. Oh, okay, I see. A wedding? You mean like an arranged marriage? Ah, now I see. Young Felicity is of Erebonian background as well then, which would mean, yeah, student she may be, but a mistress is 16. As a daughter of a noble house of the Erebonian Empire, it is shameful for her to have no proposals. Now that's just a freaking second. There are kind of more important things than your family's high and mighty honor or whatever. Have you considered what she thinks? The proposal comes from a person of noble lineage and personal status. If Milady Felicity meets him, I am sure she will find him compatible. That's not really the problem here. And I can kind of see why she fled at this point. Fleeing from an undesired proposal, desperately seeking free love. Ah, the subject of 100 romantic epics in Erebonia. It reminds me of my own youth. Let me guess, you just tried to shove off a proposal on some older woman to get out of it all. Oh, how'd you know? Whatever, it's a pain in the ass no matter what. Man, I hate getting wrapped up in stuff like this. You are of course entitled to your own opinion. I will refrain from voicing my objection. What matters now is not a debate over the merits of free love, but bringing back Mistress Felicity. Yeah, moral debates aside, her being out on her own, out of contact with everyone, isn't helping anybody. Least of all her. Any idea where she could have gone? Felicity's personality is such that she tends to go off as far as she is committed to something. I suspect she has gone quite some way at this point. The side of the city, maybe? She wouldn't go off the roads. Quite the opposite, in fact. We know she is nowhere in town. In other words, she has taken to the roads by default, on foot. What? But that's really dangerous right now with the monsters the way they are. Ergo, my request. You understand now how severe the situation is? Damn, say that first instead of distracting us with this wedding stuff. Any idea where this girl went? I'll take a vague direction at this point. She said again she was returning to the academy. Beyond that, I fear I cannot help you. Okay, so that means she's headed south then, because Bose is northwest, which means she's headed down to the border area. The academy, so towards Rouen, that'd be to the west of here. Yeah, should check the road to Rouen first. It's a plan. Okay, Reina, still don't really like this, but we'll go find her. Anything else before we go? Given everything, may I ask you to convey a message to her? Sure, what's up? If you would, tell her you're such a coward, that's all. What? You really sure you wanted us to deliver that? I am sure. Call it a calculated action. Fine, whatever. Let's just get this done. Yeah, fine. We're off then. Good luck to you then. Yo, why is Agate such a mood this chapter? Sorry, but I can't accept the price you're asking. Distribution just dandy right now, so you should have plenty in stock, shouldn't you? Okay, got some logistic negotiations. What do you think of this price? Sounds like a fair deal? I think you'll find our prices are a steal compared to the other vendors. This new potage is positively divine. Okay, don't speak of potage in front of me. The voodoo never ceases to keep me on my toes. I'm always eager to try their latest dish. Young master, there's no failing on our part in this matter. At the proposal of your companion to dress in casual wear after all. My companion companion has yet to appear. Perhaps she saw I was dressed in casual clothes and was angered. Though it was a proposal from her, it's true that it's ill-suited for the occasion. We had a reservation to put in for a guest for the Empire a while back, but he'll be coming in later today. You would not believe what he's here for. Get this, it's a meeting for an arranged marriage. Makes me wonder if he's meeting someone from Liberl. Yeah, it's me. Yagmi. The young lady is currently applying her cosmetics. She will arrive shortly, so we ask for your patience for just a short time longer. By all appearances, that man at the table is from the Empire. I knew a non-aggression pact was signed, but it's not as much tension harboring in the background as there used to be, but still, I can't help but feel uncomfortable about the whole thing. Yeah, I bet you and everybody else too. Yes, what is it? Yeah, hi. So you're posting on the guild board. You're Gwen, right? That's correct. Oh wait, I know you. Yep, I got the ingredients last time too. Aren't you the ones who got ingredients for us a while back? That's us. Oh, hello. It would seem our fates are intertwined. Shall we get down to the details? Might have them all already too, so this is a job to collect ingredients, right? That's right. I need some rare ones for research into new frontiers of cooking. I'm going to need you to go gather them. It isn't terribly urgent, so feel free to hold them off until you have the time. Alright? I think we could use some advice on collecting this stuff. Some of the ingredients on the list are pretty rare. That's a good point. Juicy bones, for example, are kind of hard to get, but at least the ones you want, intact. The most difficult ones will be juicy bones and curative horns. The lucky fangs will be a bit easier, I think. Is this all available in the Bose region? Yep. The monsters around here should drop them in reasonable quantities. You can get good bones at Nebel Valley, I believe. Horns are from the toughest north of Ravenue, and you can find the fanged monsters in the Crown Pass. That's, kind of spread out. This is going to involve a lot of walking. Well, that's the idea. This very difficult is why I need assistance. You do have a point here. Once you have all the ingredients, bring them here. I actually might have them. I'd like to receive them all at once. If you bring them piecemeal, I'll just send you the right back out to get the rest. Okay. So just deliver all in one go. I think that's easier on us anyways. I thought we planned on eating them either, no? But we should take care not to inadvertently mix them in any recipes we make per our return. Do you have any other questions? If not, I must get back to work. Let's see. We have the locations we need, instructions on delivery method. Nope, I think we're all set. Good luck then. Let me just see if I have them. Do you have all the ingredients? Yeah, take a look. Unfortunately, they're not all here. Oh shit, okay. Damn, I'm missing some. What is the request anyways? Let me see. Wow, chapter 5 already. 10 poultry, bird eyes, gummy eyeball, juicy bone, curative lucky. Juicy curative lucky. Juicy curative lucky. I don't think I have any curative, that's why. Juicy, I have enough. Curative. Lucky, I don't have enough lucky, that's why. I'm missing lucky fangs. Okay. Well, I mean, by the next episode, I'll just dupe them. I have to come back here anyways for the wedding mission, so... It's no big deal. Finally put a dish that Gwen thought was up on the menu. So different compared to our usual stuff. She really brings out her own personal style with every dish she cooks. To constantly surprise and delight our guests, a fluid menu is best. To be a top-class chef, you must also have the power to innovate outside of your culinary comfort zone. I'll say. I'm the sommelier of this restaurant. I know most people think of wine when you say sommelier, but I can handle all kinds of liquor. The manager and I have been talking. We're even thinking of getting some sake from the eastern lands. It's got a flavor as rich as any wine. I have a hunch that it'll work better with lighter dishes than wine too. So Calvert is literally just Japan. Got it. Alright, we're out of here. So that is the restaurant. That has the highway. What to buy today? Sometimes it feels like the world is so dull. Shopping is my only pleasure. Good for you. Looking for a new side job. Ideally, I like to get as good as a wage as I can. It means the market's probably the best option. I actually went to the Anteros a little while ago, and everything was so delicious. Just the idea of tasting it again gets me through the workday. Good to have a motivator. I'm gonna get back to work at the market shortly, but right now I'm praying here to ask for success in business. That sister's been glaring at me for a while now. She seems astonishingly unwelcome. Did I do something wrong? The person over there praying. He came to petition the goddess for success in business. Does he not think it is rude to offer up such crude prayers? Well, I mean, people use faith for different reasons, right? The city of merchants, Bose, has taken great care to protect its business for many generations. And the market here is easily the greatest example of that nurturing care. After all, anyone who can get permission can start a shop on their own. I understand why so many entrepreneurial spirits come to this land. Yeah, well, what about you, priest? I'm just here because there has to be a mandatory church here. That's why. A priest's salary sucks. Does it now? Okay. I haven't head to the market yet, but I think I will after this. Oh my god, is that Orvid? Oh god, why are you here again? Oh, you were in Minoria last, right? You're in Bose now. Oh, I'm coming to the end of a long road. My ultimate goal is to secure a deal with the Anti-Rose. The first step is going to be selling some of the ingredients in the market. Kind of feel like I missed something again. Your goal is to sell stuff to the Anti-Rose restaurant, but first you're going to sell in the market? Why? If I could, I'd love to approach them directly, but they won't deal with anyone who lacks an introduction from another more trusted source. Given how famous they are, it's only natural they'd be more cautious. Yeah, I guess that's the Anti-Rose for you. That can be kind of snooty. So you're working in Bose at the moment, I take it? Yeah, some stuff happened. Speaking of stuff, though, we actually have a job from the Anti-Rose now that I think about it. Yeah, we're collecting some ingredients for them ourselves. What? Collecting ingredients? And for the Anti-Rose? Yeah, it's been kind of a pain in the butt. We're looking for some really weird stuff. How interesting. What ingredients do you need out of pure academic curiosity? One sec, got a list in my notebook. Wait, what? Is that really all? I carry this much with me on a daily basis. What, seriously? How utterly convenient. Beloved companions, why not enlist the good Mr. Orvid's aid? I would ask before you ask me, this is perfect for both of us. I'll be happy to provide you with the ingredients if you introduce me to the manager of the Anti-Rose. Alright? We can totally do that. It's a deal then. Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad I didn't turn in the ingredients then, because looks like this is an alternative ending to this. Let me take those right now then. Wynn received Orvid's Juicy Bones, Creative Horns, and Lucky Fang. It's a big help. It takes care of all the hardest to find ingredients all at once. Indeed it does. The remainder will have to fall to you though. No problem, we can handle the rest. Even so, Mr. Orvid, I must say I'm impressed with your store of ingredients. But of course, I specialize in the handling of the finest ingredients of the continent. My selection certainly isn't what you'll find at the corner market. Should you require anything else, please contact me at any time. I'm sure I will. I'd like to introduce you to the head chef, but he's busy at the moment. Do you have a little time to wait, perhaps? Of course, I'll be happy to wait as long as it takes. Let me go find a seat. Look at this sly bastard. The rest of the ingredients should be very simple to get. Good luck with that. I think I have them, actually. This appears to be everything. Let me take this off your hands. Nice. And that is that. Well done. Really, thanks for helping me. I know how busy you are, and it really means a lot that you're so willing to assist. You even introduced us to Mr. Orvid. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad we could help. If you have time, please come in again for a bite, and good luck on your travels. Good luck with your experiment. Nice. Orvid. I think I'd be able to easily bring an offer to them. Bracers, thank you so much. It's been my dream of many years to deal with a first-class restaurant. To know that it'll come true soon. This is all thanks to you. Thanks. But really, it worked out because you worked so hard. We just helped out a bit. Well, one way or another, we have been working at this for a while. I know that I've caused you a lot of trouble. Okay, at least he's self-aware. But thank you for putting up with it. Allow me to offer my thanks in physical form for everything you've done. You're not gonna give us a ton of those weird mushrooms again, are you? Would you like mushrooms? In that case, I do have quite a lot in stock. Just become a vendor later and sell me every ingredient in the game. That'd be very helpful. Seriously, no, I really don't want any. What are we talking about again? We're talking about my thanks. My thanks to you is nothing less than the right to patronize the Orvid company. Huh, use rights. As you know, I'm a merchant specializing solely in ingredients, but ultimately I only do business with professionals. I don't sell to the general populace. Okay, so wholesale. However, I owe you quite a bit. I'll offer special permission to deal with us. So basically, we can buy things from the store. Exactly. If there are any ingredients you need, just talk to me. As long as you can provide the correct payment, I'll be glad to provide you in turn with any ingredients you need. Oh my god, nice. That is impressive. Can you really procure any ingredient at all? As long as it's something that's to be eaten within the boundaries of the Liberl Kingdom. I know that ladies and gentlemen in your line of work often end up preparing their own meals in the field. Please do not hesitate to use my services. Okay, if the chance comes up, we will. Alright, if you'll excuse us, that's really cool. Alright, nice. I'll be waiting for your business. Can I buy now? I think I have every... Oh, no. There's some... Oh, okay. I just used these. That's why. Nice. Well, since he's here, I might as well buy 30 of these. Let's just have 30 of every item to be safe. So that if it comes up that I need more ingredients, I'm all good, basically. His prices are a bit ludicrous, but it doesn't matter because I got infinite money. So I'm just gonna buy everything. Okay. Anything else? There. So if I get any more requests, I should be able to basically steamroll them. Should be good enough. Alright, nice. Come again. Oh my god, Orvid best merchant now. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, let's head on over this way. The Bose market is one of the centers of Liberl's account. After all, the market's merchants even sell goods to the Empire. With the non-aggression pact, cross-border trade must be booming. Bose market looks... yeah, I would say. Bo's about to get some serious attention now. Visit Mayor Maybell's place. Welcome to the humble home, Bracer. Allow me to thank you for your previous efforts. I know the mistress appreciates them. Maybell is in the study on the second floor. She's quite busy as always. Please do not distract her for very long. I bet she is. Now then, time to prepare some tea. You have to make sure the mayor rests sometimes after all. Maybell has a bad habit of letting her work take over her life. That's why we make her tea sometimes to make her take a break. That's good. She is young after all. Must make sure that she prospers, unlike Dalmore, who's a snake. Bracers, hello. Miss Maybell is in her study next door. If you have business, you may find her there. Please do not disturb her if you do not. Nah, I gotta say hi. She is the man. Hello everyone. Already on business, I take it. We just wanted to let you know what we're doing. We're going to start by helping with the wanted monsters. That's just what we're doing for now, mind. No, trust me, the city of Bose and I thank you for your service. There have been so many of them as of late. They've really been causing a wreck. Causing you trouble, too. Yeah, ensuring the roads are safe and are passable is vital to keeping the city alive. I know it seems like a simple mission, but its completion means more to the city than you may think. We're all counting on you to defeat those monsters. Leave it to us. Alright. Maybell. Talk to. Complete. Moving on. Alright, Mayor's Estate done. I think we've done everything but the market, so I think we can head in now. Oh, the hotel. Forgot. And one of my requests is here too, the last one. So that we'll pick that up too while we're here. Welcome to the Freedom Inn. At the moment, our hotel is playing host to the Imperial Ambassador. For reasons for security, you may experience some inconvenience, but we ask for your understanding. Wait, so Kranak's actually here right now? Apparently there's some VIP somewhere staying on the second floor. But I don't know much else about him. He either locks himself in his room most of the time. I wonder what he's doing in there. Does that mean Willer's here too? No way he's here. This room is currently in use by the Imperial Ambassador. You have no business here. Please refrain from entering. Is this where we can contact the Imperial Ambassador? Yes. You have some business. You're the ones who have business, I think. We're from the Bracer Guild. You guys submitted a request? Ah, I see. Pardon me. If possible, I'd like to have you listen to an explanation of the case immediately. You have time? Yep. This way, please, then. The secretary will explain the details. Oh, he is here. Weller's not here, though. Sir, the Bracers have come to attend you. Ah, you're here. Oh, you are all... Hey, it's been a while. We meet again. You seem as well as always. You too. Fucking, I should have brought Olivier. Thanks very much for your support in the capital. What brings you to Bose? Well, with the signing ceremony over, I finally had a somewhat open schedule. I've been planning a visit for some time, and I finally managed to realize it. Gotcha. An inspection trip. Matters not. More importantly, my medal must be recovered. Is it that important? Barkley, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and show it to the bracers. Yes, immediately. It seems like the ambassador is quite concerned. Well, it's not an unreasonable reaction. This event is quite the serious crisis for the good ambassador. After all, the medal is an heirloom of great honor and glory bestowed directly from the emperor. To have that stolen is a slap directly to the ambassador's face. Please tell me it's not bleu blanc. Should news of this reach the fatherland, the good ambassador would be a laughing stock of the capital. The laughing stock of the capital? Isn't that a bit extreme? I'm afraid not. I love my country dearly, but a blunder like this would be blood in the water for the high society sharks. Should the rumor spread, there's no doubt that his reputation would take quite a beating behind the scenes. Yikes. Talk about nasty. The Urbonian society really is a scary place, huh? That is the fate of those who live in politics. Do you understand now why we asked you to come? I see. I think I've got it. So what's this thing the ambassador talked about? He acted like he wanted to show us something. Yes, actually. There was a card that appeared to be a declaration of criminal intent left at the scene. Fuck. Oh god, yes, Del. Yes, something like this. Allow me. It hasn't even been one city, blah blah. Why you... Fuck. Lovely princess and your escorts. The bell of judgment draws near. The iron horse's medal is in my hands. Should you desire to reclaim it, strike through mine riddles. Your first key is the following spell. Ricul back the in flower. What? The end of everything is the beginning. Heed this well. Really? He puts a lot of work into these. This guy's so persistent. I can't even work up the energy to complain. That's a sort of enlightenment, though. Anyways, we should recheck the important parts of the card. Okay, well, the main point seems to be this Ricul word. I think we'll have to start by looking for what that means. In which case, the bits that come after will be important. Most likely these parts will be a hint to that word. Okay. The end of everything is the beginning, It certainly does sound like it. Well, should be enough to start with. First, let's check out the town, using that as a hint. Do you think we'll be able to investigate the matter? Yep, we should be. Well then, if we find anything else, we'll let you know. Okay. I see, I know where to go. Yes, we expect good results from you all. The investigation shall be underway then. We're counting on you. Yep, leave it to us. I swear, every city I visit, this frickin' guy is causing more work for me for no reason. Everyone, please, we can hardly resume our inspections like this. I'm going. Alright, well, the good thing is that this one takes place exclusively in the city. I get 10,000 for this, damn. And this one is probably somewhere out along the monster road, so I can take care of that too later. Let's head to the bar real quick. Buy some new stuff. Golden risotto. And shop. Mysterious paste. Oh, I can buy more here. Nice. I already discovered that recipe though. And flame tongue stew. Flame tongue stew. There we go. Hey, welcome. We're a cheap, delicious, every man's restaurant. Our selling point's a more at-home atmosphere in contrast to the Anti-Rose. Poor man's bar. I'm a researcher of ancient life. I'm sure what I've sought after is in these lands. Well, look forward to it. Okay. You from Zeiss or something? Welcome. Sit anywhere you like. There's plenty of room. I can see that because no one is here right now. Maybe there will be later. Alright, so apparently the first hint for this clue is actually in the south block, so we'll check that out once we're done checking out the market, because we are done with this area after this. My parents forbade me from ever coming to the market, but I've been coming here to play for a long time in secret. I really do like the atmosphere of the market. It's very crowded, and it's a bit of a stretch to say it's even clean, but it's just bursting with the liveliness of so many people. We got lots of general stuff to scratch. The itch is practically falling off the shelves. Laundry pole plus. What? Okay. Is that a reference to the washing pole from Dark Souls? And I got a cleaver. Nice. New items. Laundry pole. Oh, it gives me more range, but the attack is really bad. Okay, how about agate? Cleaver's better though. Reduces my speed, but that damage is sexy. Ah, welcome. I'm part of the staff here. I'm helping Mom out. Got lots of useful stuff. Please take a look around the store. Antiques are my hobby, you see. It's part of my daily routine to go look for rare finds like I am now. Good thing you're rich then. Hey, welcome. Got delicious ice cream, even popular in the capital. Different ice cream? Nope. Same stuff I already own. Oh, you're the bracers who helped me get a hold of some bear claws some time ago, yes? Yep. I had to go there myself and confirm with them. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, that did happen. It's been a while. How have you been, sir? Yes. As always. Still, you really were a great help at the time. To come by, allow me to offer you a treasured piece of medicine. Ooh. No need to hesitate. It's my way of saying thanks. Wow. Well then, since you're offering, we'll gladly accept it. Got lots of other useful medicine to help you at your job. Should you need anything else, come to Spence Pharmacy. That's a merchant for you. Never miss a beat on the job. I don't need anything else. Curia bomb. Cures abnormal status. Ooh, wait, that's pretty good. That's general use. That can be a bit more. Now then, seems like all the special offers during the morning have already ended. Of course, I've checked every store in the market. Thanks to that, I got some great meat at an absolutely shocking low price. Good for you. Lately, Bose has been safe and peaceful, so getting products in stock has been totally stable. Thanks to that, our shelves are full of great stuff. Please take a look. Oh, and also check out Buck's store. He's the one next to mine. He's my partner. But why buy from you when I can buy from my man Orvid? Although there might be stuff. Nope. Orvid literally has everything I need now. So I don't need to buy ever from someone else. What should tonight's main dish be, I wonder? I need to decide before tonight's special offers start. Oh, and you? Oh, take a look. Got lots of fresh fruit that just harvested from Ravenue Village. Munchers would kill for this stuff. Get it now. If you're thinking over what to make for dinner, then how about some vegetables from Roland? Got fresh delivery from Purcell Farm. Wait, what? Purcell Farm mentioned? Nothing that I really need. I'll buy some more crisp onions, I guess. I'm old enough to go shopping all on my own. So you know, I made a song so I remember what I need to buy. Cheese, apple, and potatoes it goes. Hey, pretty great, huh? I prefer the, I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Okay. The market finally processed my request for a store. This is the start of my life as a merchant. I look forward to put a great shop that won't lose to any of my rivals. Early venture. Welcome. What are you looking for today? Wait, those clothes, is that a Capital brand? Huh, I'm surprised you know. Yeah, I've seen more clothes than most people. Still, from a first-hand brand, the order made at that, huh? It's frustrating, but that's an incredible design. I gotta keep improving if I ever hope to compare. Estelle is a fashionista. Defense 15 prevents petrify. Beat 11 of them. Cat ears band. What? Cat foots. Okay, I think I have the full set now. Hold on. There's gotta be like some sort of weird special stat I get from this by equipping all of them. Cat suit, cat foot slippers, cat ears band, cat tail. No, okay, there's no bonus from this. What the hell is the point of all these cat items? Man, got my hopes up for nothing. Gladiator headband, and then defense 15, right? But I have the other one that gives me strength too. That's the one I want. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna equip Agate. Oh, that's defense 15 too. Never mind. But freeze, petrify is more useful though. Well, I might as well have both equipped, honestly. Yeah, petrify is more common than freeze. What have you got? Corner Castella. And refresh jump. Cures KO and HP. Oh my god, 5,400. I found my new healing item. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, corner and refresh, got it. I found my new best friend food. Corner and refresh. Corner Castella. I like Castellas, they're good. And refresh. Where's my refresh? Damn, 5,400. This is the new best one. Smell the confectionery shop lady really is wonderful. That lady has something she's promised her future to. It's the young guy running the ice cream stand over there. Apparently he's a real competitive person, so he started his own shop because he didn't want to play second fiddle to her in her shop. They're engaged, so you'd think they could have run a shop together. Well, why not run two different ones? Profit double the profits. Welcome. We got Castella cake made with the fluffiest eggs. It's a must-try for the Bose market. You like one? I already bought 99. Hey, welcome. Got old books, textiles, and daily goods. You'll find everything you need at Minuet's stand. Got some magazine issues. Can I buy all the Gambler books? Oh, I can buy volume 6. How nice. The one that I have already. Okay, well, I'll buy a Liberl News. Welcome, we got the latest magazines in stock. He's a part-timer. Ooh, nice. Congrats, man. Let's see, next I need to go check our inventory of carpets. Really, Murano is as much as a slave driver as ever. So many people I don't even know who to ask. What on earth could that girl be living? Okay, I think that's everything in here. Let's quickly take a look at the Liberl News, too. Issue number 7. The signing ceremony. Looks like it went off without a hitch. Representatives were there. The pack is now complete. They've been brought to a new beginning thanks to the efforts of the Queen. While the Imperial Emperor and President Rocksmith the Republic were unable to attend, VIPs of each nation assembled in the hall, showing again how much attention this pack has drawn. Okay, so the actual presidents weren't there. Engine samples provided. Okay, so they were distributed successfully. Voices of doubt remain that questioning the practical effectiveness of the non-aggression. That makes sense. Region covered in fog. Not much. Alright, and now we're in the South Block. Should be able to handle all this before I end the episode. I must admit, I became fairly lost the first time I visited the city. Of course, as fate and chance has led me back here, I've gotten used to Bose's many streets. So first the shops in the southern block and then the market. As the merchant of the Empire, or one in training at least, I thought I'd try to increase foreign trade a little. So that let's get dangerous and come down here to Liberl and try to make it happen. Thanks to Marco, my mentor, I managed to get in touch with several local merchants. I just need to work on some good deals sooner rather than later. Seems like you need connections, just like real life, to start anything. Alright, oh my god, yes. I restocked my Sepith just for this too. Defense 4. Oh, yes. Okay, defense 4, HP 4. Now I could be just as powerful as the Black Fang. I think H should be good. I need many of these. Okay, and attack 4. Notice that these are level 2 automatically, level 2 quartz. Okay. Shield 4. And evade 4. You know how OP like a poison 4 would be? Oh my gosh. Like freaking poison by like 40% or whatever. That'd be so busted. Right, any more? Confuse. I'll take some more of these. Hit 4. Oh my gosh, hit 4 is gonna be so good. Alright, let's get some EP4s. Ooh, EP4 is just a must on everybody. We got EP4, EP cut 4. Look at that. Look, all my Sepith just depreciating. I have no more Sepith. Move, strike. Nice, we're all stocked up. Beautiful. Alright, let's give Estelle this new powerful combination. Defense 4. Absorb? Do I need to absorb? I'll keep absorb, sure. Let's do attack 4. What's ingenuity? Small amount of EP while walking. Oh. Sure. Luck, HP 4. I could do that, sure. I won't have any fire anymore, though. I lose my fire. I'm equipping all these other ones. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, Agate, you get the attack 4, though. Move to... Actually, everybody else gets EP4, cut 4. Yeah. And then HP 4. Mind 4. Oh, you're a red one no matter what, okay. So I have to put seal and then evade. Evade 4. There we go. Zin. Septium Vein. Sure. Poison. Actually, you know what? Putting poison and petrify would be stupid on him. Let's do that, yeah. Poison and petrify. Oh, I can put both, never mind. Sure. At EP cut 4. I might as well do EP4 as well. Evade. And then we'll do defense 4. And HP 4. Does it need it? Or should I do attack? Let's do HP 4, it's fine. Alright, and then we do EP 4, range 1. I don't think I have another range, honestly. I mean, Olivier's range is already kind of busted, so I don't think I need to really change that. Action 4, maybe. Nah, he doesn't need the speed. I'll give him poison, though. He's so quick already. I don't need it. Yeah. We'll do that, and then I'll do... Wait, which one is this? All quartz, okay. What? Not really. Can't install 2 of the same type of quartz. That's why, okay. Let's do defense. Oh, I see. I have attack already over here. So we'll just switch that to attack 4. Evade 4, EP cut 4. Olivier's got a pretty cracked setup, honestly. HP 4. Shield 4 or action 4? Let's do action 4. Yeah. Just kind of busted, just got a full set of 4s. Alright, nice. Everybody's ready for this. Okay, let's check out these 2 rooms now. With the non-aggression pact all done and dusted, trade with the Empire will be key from here on out. But Borden's has acquaintances in Urbonia since Idios gave man the treasure. It's his best business. We need to figure out a way around that. Right now, the vision of the merchants of Bose is filled with the markets of the Empire. Everyone's busy trying to create trade routes to Urbonia. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they're more focused on Urbonia than Calvert, given that Urbonia is more closer. Trade with Urbonia is our family's weak point. And it's also been something Borden has been able to do easily. Leave the market to Simon for now. I think I have a plan. This is the business school city, basically. What's down here? Kawana off fishing again? Oh shit, Kawana? It's a disease at this point. Wait, there's fishing here? Where? Fishing doko. Okay, I already went this way. Let's go here. Oh, this is the one that... This is the lady that I found the ring from the Sky Bandits area. My husband runs a boutique in the market if you're interested in getting more. I'm sure even you'll find something you like. Please go visit sometime. What? You don't recognize me? Fake. Okay. But yeah, I already saw her husband. Dad sells clothes at the market. Gonna help out Dad at the store today. Well, then you're late. He's already at the store. Oh, nice. The weapon shop. Perfect. I'll buy some stuff right now too. Edel staff. Damn. Weapons cost 5,000 now. Oh, hey. It's the weapon I helped test out. It's finally out on the market. Blade, Ogre Buster, T-Launcher. Blast Arm. This is the new armor. Okay. Take 12 of these. And 12 of these. The new boots. Any new items here? Prevents faint, seal, blind, mute, sleep, petrify, freeze, poison. Okay, I know. Nothing all that useful. Okay. Everybody. New weapons. 691 to 668, but speed goes up by 3 and movement up. Yeah, I'll take that. One more balanced weapon. And the Edel staff is better too. Sweet. Alright. Good. Got some better gear. And this has the new Ansel paths. We don't need to go out there just yet. I already went this way, checked out those rooms. I didn't go in here yet though. With the signing of the non-aggression pact, trade with the Empire is picking up substantially. Dealt with Urbonians for years and years though. This will be a good opportunity to expand my reach there. You're Borden, okay. Borden and Trino come from 2 of the Bose's preeminent merchant houses. We may be friendly neighbors, but we're also rivals in trade. We'll never admit defeat. We've been pushed around by Trino a bit lately, but we have a plan. Hopefully our new trade with the Urbonian will make more than make up for it. What is this, like Greymane or Battleborn here going on? Why do you 2 live right next to each other, 2 of your rivals? The main reason I'm still at the Royal Academy though is because I'm told I'd study economics. My family seems to set on the idea that I'll become a merchant when I graduate, but I personally have no intention on following that path. I just somehow don't think it'd work for me. Fair enough. You only live once, do what you like. Alright, checked out that, went to the weapon shop, went to all the buildings here, perfect. And now I need to find... Examine the red flower near the real door of the Lucier Orbal Factory. Apparently there's a red flower. Oh, here it is. This is the hint. The hint we were given was recool. Back the end flower. The end of evening is the beginning. Maybe the hint to read them in reverse. So we have to read the entire phrase backwards. Recool must be special, though since it's all in caps, probably would just reverse the letters there. You end up with a flower in the back. Lucier. I get it. You say Lucier in Bose, and it's got to be this place. Right, so the card mentions a flower. Right, because Lucy or Orbital Factory, that's why. Yeah, I was kind of warning what that meant. There was a card attached to the pot. Yes, found it. Another riddle solved. Okay, let's see here. Your second key is the following spell. FTHKC2E. View the open book. And remember always this wisdom. Those who seek the truth must forever look a step ahead. What the hell? That's our hint? Pure gibberish? Thanks, man. Now you're also giving me a headache. I think the riddle lies in the phrase itself, and how it is read, as in the last. Look a step ahead portion is doubtlessly an important hint. One way or another, how about we just look around the town? Maybe we'll figure out something if we wander a bit. Yeah, just sitting here ain't gonna do much for us. Let's get moving. Yeah, let's. I know where that is. I know where that is. I definitely didn't look it up either. It's on the 3rd floor of the Bracer Guild, apparently. So it's not here. Oh, and there's my crew. It's the open book over here. When Estelle investigated the book, she found a card stuck to it. Okay, found it. Let's see. Should you seek the 3rd key, seek ye the reverently held casket. Huh? Yep, we got it. Of course, advance each letters and number in FTH KC2E by 1 and it becomes Guild 3rd floor. How? What? How would you figure that out? Okay. I get that it's a cipher, but the 3rd floor of the guild house. That's the riddle solved, I guess. But what the hell? Seriously, right in the middle of the guild house. This clown's trying to mock us. We'll have to show him what mockery gets you the next time we see him. Yeah, no kidding. Next hint is a reverently held casket. Another metaphor. Pretty safe to assume so, yeah. There aren't exactly a ton of caskets just lying around Bose. I was thinking the same thing. Would you consider what the casket could actually be? Yep, again, I wouldn't have figured this out organically, so guess where this is? The landing port. Gotta head all the way over there. Which is great, because I haven't been here yet. I have a ticket reserved for Gransel tomorrow. I have had a hard time before when the Sky Bandit scare happened and the flights were cancelled. The whole incident really made me appreciate airlines all the more. Yes, I can agree. This game did make me appreciate airlines a lot more too. Oh hey, again. Yo, Ted, how you doing? Not too bad. You got me on that flight a bit ago, right? You here to visit your hometown again? No, it's work this time. We're gonna stop in once things are settled though, or get strong arm into it. Ain't a bad idea to visit home every now and then, you know? Like remember when you were fighting for her and stuff. Anyways, hey, if I can do anything for you, you know where to find me. Of course. Nice. The Cecilia's arrived on time. No equipment problems, check. Alright. Managed to set it off with no delays again somehow. Scheduled liners don't have much time between takeoff and landing, so it's always a race to get them ready. Yeah, I bet. Finally back in Bose. I've been going all over from Gransel to Zeiss to here. Chasing the R-Sail, while I ultimately never found it, was still a good trip. Next time though, I'll capture the R-Sail on film for sure. It can't elude me forever. Well, I should put a GPS tracker on it then, if those things exist. Okay, it should be here. The reverently held casket, huh? Calling it a coffin's a bit of a stretch, but it is being held like it was holy. Yeah, but there's a problem. I don't see that Bozo's card anywhere. That is weird. I'm sure this is it, though. Wait, I know, I bet it's on the bottom of that thing. But we face a dilemma. Unless we are capable of transfiguring ourselves into mice, none of us can get under to check. Yeah, good point. This container has to be it, too. Let's see. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Uh-oh. You were messing with machinery on my maintenance deck, weren't you? What in the heck were you trying to do? We weren't messing with anything. We're trying to investigate this container. Investigate? What? I think this will explain. Agate showed Lakely his bracer emblem. Ah, you lot. Oh, has the case led you to my dock? Right to the middle of it, in fact. Oh right, I wanted to ask. Can we use this machine? Well, you bet you can. Then what are you looking to do exactly? We just need to take a look at the bottom of the container. Could you lift it enough just for us to take a look? Sure, I suppose. Wait here a sec. Alright, here we go. What? It's a miracle. Alright, it's locked and safe. Should be able to get a look now. Thanks, mister. Come on, let's see if there's anything here. How did he get it under there in the first place? There's indeed a note attached to the bottom of the container. And here it is. Thanks, sir. That's all we needed. Great, let me get this container back down then. Seems you found what you were looking for. Thanks for your aid, my good man. Don't worry, it was no big deal. Anyways, I don't know what you're investigating, but good luck with it. Well, I need to get back to work. Of course. Thanks again. Glad he was willing to help. Indeed. Time to continue the job then. Right, the card. The door has been thrown open. Seek ye the proof of vanity. Find it in the words of the goddess. That's it. Looks like we're just about done. At long last, we seek the words of the goddess, do we? Well, you say goddess, and there's really only one place I can think of. Yep, God be it. Let's get it over with. And that one's quite obvious, of course, is the chapel. We're done here. The chapel. It's the side altar over here. There we go. Found it. These are the testaments of the Septian Church, aren't they? Do you think this could be the words of the goddess, the clues we're talking about? Probably. The testaments are supposed to be great tidings brought above by the goddess in the books. Now that you mention it, I remember learning something about that in Sunday school. Anyways, let's check it out. When Estelle investigated the book, she found an iron medal wedged between the pages. Oh my god, found it. Sweet, we found it. Man, just look at this thing. A little imposing for a medal, don't you think? It certainly is. That's the Erebonian way. By comparison, Liberalians tend to lean towards keeping things simple and elegant. So it's a cultural thing. Never would have guessed. Plus, what with Ambassador Cranak wearing it and all, the medal's gonna need the impact of a boot to the head. Kinda works in a way. That's one way of putting it. Any less showy on a guy with that kind of presence and no one would notice the damn thing's even there. More so than ever. He's obviously on edge from the medal being stolen. Now that you mention it, well, whatever. At least we found it. Let's go give it back to him. He'll be pleased. Is it true? You really found my medal? Yep, we got it. Well, here. Showing is probably the best way. Let me return it to you. Oh, it truly is my... You found it. You really found it. I hate to interrupt the moment, but is this something or other medal what you were looking for? It's not a something or other medal, it's the Grand Cordon of the Order of the Winged Stallion. This is no ordinary medal. It is an exceptionally high honor that all long to receive and a few ever obtain. Who the heck can remember something that long? Did you say something? No, nothing. Anyways, it's the right medal, cordon thingy, right? Yes, most definitely. This avoids the worst possible scenario. Now, if the criminal responsible could just be punished, things would be settled. Do you have any idea who the criminal might be? Well, we totally got an idea, but unfortunately where they went is another matter. What? Is there no way you can capture them? Not immediately, no. Though, the one we've got our eyes on as the culprit is quite the well-known thief. Have you heard the name Phantom Thief B before? Phantom Thief B? He's been appearing in Liberl? So you do know him? Yes. He reigned havoc in the Imperial capital for some time. He was a man who could not be captured even by the Imperial army. It seems I should be glad that my medal returned at all this time. Yeah, seems that way. Barkley? Sir, do you have the item prepared? Yes. While I feel some regret that things did not proceed to capturing him, against the infamous Phantom Thief B you can hardly be blamed. The recovery of my medal is in good order and maintained the dignity of the Empire. In acknowledgement of your great service to the Empire, I, the Erebonian Imperial Ambassador, grant you this Eisenritter medal. She did her best to keep a straight face. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh boy. This is Imperial style, it seems. It's not so bad once you get used to it. I understand your speechlessness at being awarded such an honor. It must be very hard for you to contain yourselves. Sweet youth, I was the same when I first received my first medal. However, do not feel unworthy. No, your efforts are more than deserving of this. I expect great deeds into the future as if befitting for one to receive this medal. Yeah, thanks. Does it even do anything? Like, it has to do something, right? Where is it? Okay, it's not entirely useless. Defense 20. Yeah, that's pretty damn good, okay? That's pretty damn good. I'm gonna give it to Agate. Agate can wear it. There. And defense 20, I mean, I'll take it. Phantom Thief B is a national and guild-wide problem. You shouldn't let yourself be too bothered about it. I appreciate it, man. Alright. That is going to have to end it for the Bose exploration episode, basically. But we did really good progress, though. We completed 2 missions, which were in-house within the town. So next time we'll head off towards Ruan to find our missing Felicity friend, and then we'll clear out the remaining monsters, because we got a lot of ground to cover around Bose. We've got 3 directions to head to, so I guess we'll just start with... Actually, which is the direction anyways? I guess I gotta head towards Crone Pass. Actually, I gotta head west. I'll head west first, so I can head to find the friend. That'll be the first direction we take and fight those 3 monsters, so I'll see you over there.